Hey, let's get started with today's show because all week long we're going to be sharing ideas on saving some dough. And today, our experts not only get to show you ways to save thousands of dollars each year, you can also score some free stuff for you and your family.
Yeah, and here to show us some fabulous freebies and ways to save big is consumer advocate and shop cop, Jennifer Litwin. Welcome back.
Thanks, Rebecca and John. Nice to see you.
Now, we all know that there are some good deals to be had out there, but how hard is it to find freebies, totally free?
It is hard. You know, we all get these coupons for 10, 20 cents off, and it really doesn't add up to a hill of beans, or at least it doesn't feel like it. But now companies are getting into the act thanks to word-of-mouth marketing companies like Buzz Agent, BZZ, like a bumblebee, that goes around and spreads the word. And what these companies like Max Factor and Sonicare are hoping to do, and food companies, is get volunteers, test their products, and give them freebies. So, you know, you could get like 5 or 6 freebies each time. Test the products, tell your friends about it, and hope that they tell like their friends. And so if you start with 10,000 volunteers, you may end up with 600,000 people that know about your products. So the good products will win out and the bad products will be gone. Probably.
What kind of products are we talking about?
Lots of hair care products, cosmetics, food, small ticket items, but the popular items, the stuff that you use. And you don't want to make a mistake in this economy by buying products you don't really like or your family won't like. So it's nice to try products. You are supposed to give these companies feedback. So it's really a nice thing.
I get excited hearing about free makeup because it's one of those things where you go and you get it and it never works out at home. So it's nice to try it out for free first.
Absolutely.
Are they trial sizes, or do you generally get bigger sizes like the kind you'd find at a store? Or?
It depends. I mean, these companies are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're looking for people in certain demographic regions. So every sample is going to be different, and every project is going to be different. They might want young moms, or maybe they want older people who live in rural areas. So every project is a little bit different, but what's nice is that you have the say in how the quality gets improved in those products.
So there are a lot of people right now probably going, yeah, that sounds great, but how do I do it? So how do they do it?
So you go to bzzagent.com.
You go straight to their website.
You go to their website and you sign up. You tell them who you are. They might ask some questions about you, where you live, or you know how old you are, things like that. And you give them the information, and then they'll contact you. Maybe you'll be lucky and be able to do it like 3 or 4 times a year, and it can save you about $60 to $100. So it's nice.
Any kind of a catch at all with that one? I mean, are they going to sell any kind of information that you've put on there?
Well, the catch is that you don't get paid to be a volunteer, and it could require a little bit of work because you've got to, you know, test out the product and have your friends test out the product. But it actually is a really nice way to try out some new products for free.
All right, I got to check that one out.
Great.
This next one we're going to talk about is the one that we do use in our household, free directory assistance. And a lot of people don't know that it's out there.
Right.
Wait
So
a minute,
how does it work?
Wait a minute. So I'm calling 411.
411.
Costing me like $1.75 every time I try to get a phone number.
I know,
In fact,
it's gone up.
You've got a pretty scary comparison of how much people are spending on
Yes.
just information calls, right?
Yes. Last year, Americans spent $7 billion on 411, directory assistance. That's more than we spent, the government spent on cancer research.
Oh my gosh, that's
It's crazy.
Just to find a number.
That statement in itself is staggering.
Right. I mean, we're impatient. We don't want to go through the big, heavy phone books anymore.
Oh, we're in our
We've
cars
got-
where we can't do that.
Right, and teenagers, you know, they just want to make a quick call. But what's nice about 1-800-FREE-411 is that you can get any residence or business anywhere in the country, and within a few seconds.
Here's a look at how it works.
$3 a day. Qualified Health offers a non-insurance medical savings program where you can significantly save on
And what we're
hospitals,
hearing now is the
doctors,
only
dental
catch really is you do have to sit through a
Try today with
10-second
our
ad,
30-day
right?
money
Absolutely. And you know, it's automated. Anytime you have an automated operator, if you speak with a little accent of some kind, or maybe your voice is soft, they may not pick it up as well. But it's still free, so it's worth it.
Yeah.
And after you listen to that 10-second ad, you have an option that they'll connect you right to the business or residence you were looking up. So it's, when you're out and about, it's so much better than using your cell phone because it's so expensive on that cell phone to use.
So 1-800-FREE-411.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, and the third one, you're going to tell us about how when our special birthday is coming up, there's all kinds of free things you can get for your birthday.
Right. Freebirthdaytreats.com. Birthday parties have gotten so exorbitantly expensive. If you have kids like I do, you know, these little kids, their birthday parties cost between $500 and $700 a year. So if you have 2 kids, it's like $1,200 a year. And there's a website with 40 locations in the Minneapolis area alone, but a lot of national chains that are offering things like free decorations, free cakes, ice cream, all kinds of, you know, like goodie bag gifts. So it's actually a really great way to save a little bit of money when, you know, the times are tough right now.
So any kind of catch with this one?
Well, the only thing is if you go to the website, freebirthdaytreats.com, and you see something you're interested in, like Dairy Queen, you have to actually go to the Dairy Queen site and sign up.
Okay.
And they don't take your financial information. You wouldn't give it to them anyway, but they do take your name and your email address.
Well, I know that's one thing you say about any of these things, especially if you're going to
yeah.
websites, signing up for things, you want to make sure you're very careful about giving your personal information out.
Oh,
Yeah.
especially now with identity theft.
yeah.
Absolutely. Jennifer,
Great.
great to have you. Thanks so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. We
Thanks,
really
thanks.
appreciate it. And if you want a link to all the websites that Jennifer featured, just log on to our website. Go to KSTP.com, click on Twin Cities Live. We will have links for